It's showtime, my friend. How nice, come on in. It's so good to see you again. Got stories to tell, I'm virtually there. It's showtime, my friend. It's showtime, my friend, with a tear or a grin. We're chomping the bit to begin. Wear sweatpants or slacks, let's break out the snacks. It's showtime, my friend. If you have to go, well, I want you to know it's easy to sign right back in. Connection too slow, hope you don't miss the show. It's showtime, my friend. I'll play it. It's time to prepare for our online affair. I do hope you'll stay till the end. I tuned up my axe, sit back and relax. No matter how your day has been, we'll make you smile, make it all worth your while. It's showtime, it's starting in no time. It's showtime, my friend. It's showtime. It looks like most people made it, although it looks like somehow some of the incorrect information got to some people. One of the things when I think when you subscribe to the Facebook show, it will send you an email separate from the one that I send out every week. So, you might try that. But, of course, I'm telling the people who are here who already have a way to get in. So, kind of pointless there. All right. Well, let's see. What I want to do this week, I mentioned that, I was announcing, I don't know if the announcement got to you guys, the right one got to you, that I want to do the Soul Show. And so I'm going to be doing a bunch of music that I consider, it's blues, rhythm and blues, and soul. They're kind of the same thing all the way around. So the first one I want to do is one that it's a Ray Charles song. Now, I say it's Ray Charles. I don't know for sure he wrote this one. It's called I Got News for You. And he may not have. I know that he performed it. Let's put it that way. Use the one from you, we see and hear you just fine. Okay. Oh, and that was the other thing. We were hoping that Mom was going to be able to hear okay this week and not have to fight all the machinery. Okay, so here it is. And this one is kind of without, I don't got to use my drum computer or anything else, just... Well, you said before we met that your life was awful tame. Well, I took you to the nightclub and the whole band knew your name. I got news for you. Well, your story don't ring true to me. Whoa, I got news for you. Well, you called, you said you'd be late 'cause you took the wrong express. When you walked in, you were smiling with your lipstick all a mess. Some down sound right to me, girl. I got news for you. Something about your story don't ring true to me. Whoa, I got news for you. much. You claimed it was from Uncle Joe. When I looked at the inscription, it said, "Love from Daddy-O." Something about your story don't ring true, and I got news for you. Well, there's something about your story don't ring quite true to me. Whoa! I got news for you. A Ray Charles song, I got news for you, and it kind of makes sense. You know, you can imagine a guy starting to take somebody out and takes her to a club, says, she says, "Oh, I don't go out much. I don't do anything, you know, maybe grab something from McDonald's, go home." And then the next thing you find, all the guys in the band know your name. Now, there is sort of an assumption there that if the guys in the band know your name, they probably know you, perhaps a little bit intimately, shall we say? Okay, all right. Let's see what we have here. I haven't even walked into anybody here. I saw some of you arrived early, and then I was so I made a couple comments there. But so let me see. We've got Joan. Yep, Joan. Probably Bob is nearby. Kim and Mark, right? Mom is here, and if she has done like she's done the last few weeks, she is in front of a big screen TV with some other people in the room with her there. Let's see, Kim and I already said Kim and Mark. Did I say Kim and Mark? Yeah. Kim and Mark and Dave Teeter. Hey, Dave. Dave doesn't make it all the time, so I'm glad you're here. And Jack and Barb are there. Yep. And I guess okay, we're up to date now, I think. So let's take a look at the next one. This is a classic one, sitting on the dock of the bay, Otis Redding. And you know, Otis Redding's career was really taking off when he played at the I think it was Monterey Festival, and it was shortly after that he was killed in a plane crash. I think it was a plane crash. Now, Kim, you can check some of the facts for me, but it's like, oh man, just finally, after all those years of fighting and scrabbling and just doing what you can, and then boom, the plane goes down. All right, so here it is, sitting on the dock of the bay. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia. I was headed for the Frisco Bay. Oh, 'cause I got nothing to live for. Looked like nothing gonna come my way. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Hey, sitting here resting my bones, and his loneliness won't leave me alone. Oh, at 2,000 miles I roamed just to make this dock my home. Oh, but I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Well, sitting on the dock of the bay, and I would prefer to whistle, but it's not as accurate. And in fact, there's a whistle already on that recording. I just kind of tried to whistle along with it. But that's a very weak whistle. You know, there are all different styles of whistle. You've seen the people that whistle with a, they do it like that. And part of it is to be able to roll up the sides of your tongue so that you make this little opening there. Thank you. I saw somebody. Otis Redding, he died in a plane crash. Yeah, he was 26 years old, 26 and 6 months, and it was just 6 months after Monterey. Man, and you got to get to the gig. You know, you figure, man, I got to get there. And then you get in a plane that really doesn't can't handle it, and maybe even in bad weather, little tiny planes. Oh man. All right, so here is, I want to talk a little bit more about soul music and how it came about. There were, as I said, rhythm and blues, but a lot of it came from the church, especially from the Baptist churches. And if you go to a white Baptist church, go there now. Go to a black Baptist church, and you are going to see and hear a whole different kind of music than you're going to hear from the white folks. Part of it is it's that desire to let all your feelings out. Just let them out. And I'm telling you, it really takes a long while. I'm going to tell you a little story. I think I might have told it on here before that. I went to Los Angeles back in the 70s, and I had some demo recordings with me, and didn't seem to get anywhere. And so I took it to a fella, John Berhaney, who was running a thing called the Songwriters Showcase, and I played some of my recordings for him. And I said, why is it that I'm not getting any bites from these people? And he said, well, unfortunately, your singing doesn't have a lot of feeling in it. And I went, what? I said, well, sometimes when I'm done recording the song, I have tears running down my face if it's one of those kind of songs. He says, well, that might be the case, but it's not making it into your voice. Into my So I've told this before that, so I started listening to some other people. Kenny Rogers was one of them, because I knew there was something I felt whenever I listened to him. And I listened to somebody like, Gladys Knight. I was going, what are these people doing? Well, you get Kenny Rogers, and he's got that little effect that he uses on a warm summer's evening with that raspy voice thing, And then you got Gladys Knight with, sometime, it's First you got the vibrato, but also there's a placement of the voice. Like, so I could go sometimes, or I can go sometimes. You got that little piercing sound. And a lot of the people that in the Baptist church, to make your voice cut through, you have to make that little pointed thing, especially if you've got a big choir behind you. You want your voice to come out. Listen to Aretha Franklin. Oh my gosh, she can make that voice come through. It just cuts through really nicely. So there you got a little bit of that cut through sound, and you have also those effects, especially the bending of notes. Like blues in particular is bending notes. Like I could play, or I can go, and you hear that bending. That's part of the blues, and they do a lot of bending like that in soul music, rhythm and blues, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do the one by Sam Cooke now, who was no question about it. He was a soul singer. This is a great song called "You Send Me." darling, you send me. I know that you send me, darling, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Whoa, 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 you thrill me. I know that you thrill me, darling, you thrill me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Now at first I thought it was infatuation, but oh, it's lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Whoa, 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 whoa. You send me, darling, you send me. I know that you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whenever I'm with you, I know, I know, I know when I'm near you. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know when you hold me. Whoa, whenever you kiss me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Now at first I thought it was infatuation, but now it's lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Whoa, 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 whoa. You send me. I know that you send me, darling, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Yep, Sam Cooke, that is definitely soul music right there. Sam Cooke was, he was actually a gospel singer, and he said, hey, I want to cross over. I want to do some of that pop music. And they said, oh, you're going to do that? His gospel friends said, you're going to mess with that? We don't want you back here. And in fact, they considered pop music, the devil's music back then. So that was the reason they cut him loose. Let's see what we have here. We have from you can see and hear. Okay. Otis Redding died in a plane crash. Oh, okay. I see applause. Oh, thank you. And a heart. Oh, yes. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay. Let's move on to one that was recorded by Blood, Sweat, and Tears. By the way, Frank Sinatra even recorded this song. It's called "You Made Me So Very Happy." I do not know. I was thinking about this before showtime. I was thinking, I should find out who recorded this first, because of all the surprises that I've run into with the songs. I went, this was written by Brenda Holloway, okay, Patrice Holloway, F. Wilson, Frank Wilson, I don't know who that, and Berry Gordy Jr. Berry Gordy Jr. I said, what was he doing writing a song for Blood, Sweat, and Tears? It must have been, well, it was originally written for a soul group. And it was so full of soul that David Clayton Thomas from Blood, Sweat, and Tears says, I want to record that one. And boy, he put his stamp on it too. So it's interesting. Once it's out there, once you've put a thing out there, soul music out there, with the ways of singing certain notes, other people can copy that. And so that's what it was. As well as when we were talking with a Sam Cooke song, he goes, honest, darling, you send me. I know that. And then he goes to that, the middle part. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those little that's an expletive. That's not it's a way of expressing yourself with abandon, I guess you'd say. So that's part of what we have here in this song. You made me so very happy. David Clayton Thomas did it, and here's my version. I've lost at love before, got mad and closed the door, but you said try just once more. I chose you for the one, now we're having so much fun. You treated me so kind, I'm about to lose my mind. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spend my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and you took control, you touched my very soul. You always showed me that loving you is where it's at. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. Thank you, baby. Yeah, yeah. I love you so much, you see. You're even in my dreams. I can hear you. Baby, I can hear you calling me. I'm so in love with you, and all I wanna do is thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. You made me so very happy. You made me so very happy, baby. I'm so glad you came into my life. I want to thank you, girl, every day of my life. I want to thank you. You made me so very happy. I want to spend my life thanking you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, girl. Thank you, baby. Thank you, girl. Yes. There's some soul in that, don't you think? Oh my gosh, I'd say so. Well, now that we've got that, it turns out quite a few of the ones I'm doing today are kind of slow songs. I had some other ones, and I went, I don't really know that one quite well enough, so I decided I wasn't going to do it for you. This one is called You're the Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. It's quite a long title for a song. This was written by Jim Weatherly. Now, Jim Weatherly's a white guy. But the thing is, you can take any song, well, not any song probably, but I would say Sugar, honey, honey. As popular and peppy and happy as that song is, probably going to have trouble doing that with a soul style. And there are probably other songs the same way. But this one, Gladys Knight recorded it, but also Ray Price, who's country. So it's whether the song moves you as a singer, And what style is your style, your brand, so to speak? And I'm jumping all over the place here. I try to make my voice sound a little bit like David Clayton Thomas and a little bit like Sam Cooke and a little bit like Otis Redding. And so I'm not doing anything that's my style except the first song called It's Showtime, My Friend. Well, that was my voice. So I wonder what if I just sang this with my voice, but I will try to do a little bit of the, what do we call it? Those subtle things that Gladys Knight does. Well, let's just see how it goes. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I've had my share of life's ups and downs, but fate has been kind. The downs have been few. I guess you could say that I've been lucky. And I guess you could say it's all because of you. If anyone should ever write my life story, for whatever reason there might be, you'd be there between each line of pain and glory. 'Cause you're the best thing that ever happened. You're the best thing that ever happened. Oh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, there have been times when the times were so hard, but always somehow I made it through. And for every moment that I've spent hurting, there have been moments, so many more moments spent loving you. If anyone should ever write my life story, for whatever reason there might be, ooh, you'd be there between each line of pain and glory. 'Cause you're the best thing that ever happened. 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 Oh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Isn't that nice? Man, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. And one of the other things I was going to talk about that is one of the hallmarks of soul music, rhythm and blues music, is the improvisation. Often they'll take the melody and go in little bit different directions, and there'll be improvisation. Sometimes you'll take a one word and you hey 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 hey, and do some of those trills and cool things. There's a word for that, and I can't remember what it is right now, but this song had a lot of opportunity for that kind of stuff. So now here's a song. I'm actually not going to do this one, but I would love to do it. The reason I like it is because it has such a great opening. I know you're gonna leave me. And it took me forever. I'm telling you, it took me 40 years to be able to figure out how to sing those kind of notes. I've talked about that before on here, but it's kind of a, 'cause before what I used to think, yelling, your voice will break up if you're yelling. It'll break up. But also you can make it do that thing with other little tricks. No, that's not really particularly loud, but what it is, there's kind of a way of squeezing your vocal cords together in a certain way. It's sort of like as if you got a pain, you go, ow, you can't get that sound. Well, that constricts your vocal cords, and really you want a nice open vocal cords sound. So you don't want to sing that way all the time, but you can do it for certain feelings. So, I know you're gonna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. So you get the idea. I really love to do that one, but we're not going to do it. So here's one, though, by the Commodores, or basically Lionel Richie, because he wrote their songs. This one is called Easy, and boy, do I like this song. Really nice arrangement here that we have pre-recorded for us, too. Here we go. I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, I've done all I can. You see, I beg, stole, and I borrow. Ooh. It's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. It's why I'm easy. Yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Oh, Lord. I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No. Ooh. It's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do are right. I wanna be free, just me. Oh, babe. Why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah, easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Why I'm easy. Yeah, easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah. Why I'm easy. Yeah, easy like Sunday morning. Why I'm easy. Woo! All right. Hey, Dave Teeter, thank you for appreciating the Blood, Sweat, and Tears thing. But boy, this Commodore thing, whoo, I really like that too. Man, wow. Well, how about this one? This is a song, God Bless the Child, and it was written by Billie Holiday. And the other reason that we did the other song, the Blood, Sweat, and Tears version of, excuse me, I'm got a little thing on my, You Made Me So Very Happy. And now this is the Blood, Sweat, and Tears version of God Bless the Child. Billie Holiday's, now how would she do this? Let me see if I can get this, them that's got shall. She has this way of singing, them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is new. She had really kind of relaxed and very, very intimate way of singing. So anyway, I'm going to do the Blood, Sweat, and Tears version of it, and here we go. Play it, boys. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is new. Oh, Mama may have, and Papa may have. God bless the child who's got his own, that's got his own. And the strong seem to get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child who's got his own, that's got his own. When you got money, you got lots of friends, yes you do. They're crowding round your door. When the money's gone and all your spending ends, they won't be round anymore. Rich relations, they'll toss you a crust of bread and such. You can help yourself but don't take too much. 'Cause Mama may have, and Papa may have. God bless the child, he's got his own. That's got his own. When you got money, you got a lot of friends. They're all crowding around your door. But wait a minute, people. When your money's gone and all your spending ends, they won't come round anymore. No, your rich relation toss you a crust of bread and such. Go on and help yourself, but don't you take too much. Mama may have, and Papa may have. God bless the child who's got his own, that got his own. Every child got to have his own, yeah. Ooh, I like that. All right, part of the way through, one of the sides of the audio cut out. I thought I had a broken wire or something, but it came back on. Then it went out again, came back on. Whew. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Now, this is an interesting. This song, the version that I came aware of, was done by Grand Funk Railroad, three-piece band out of Flint, Michigan. It's called "Some Kind of Wonderful." And oh my gosh, those guys! Mark Farner was the lead singer for that group, and he has this really high tenor voice that he could do all these really cool, soulful things. I thought he was quite a good singer. A lot of people didn't like him. They just one of those hard rock things, and certainly not as good as Jimi Hendrix. Well, they weren't doing Jimi Hendrix. They were doing their own thing, and I thought they were pretty darn good. There were some of the things I didn't. Some of the songs I didn't care much for. But this one, Some Kind of Wonderful, was written by Carole King and Gerald Goffin, who wrote so many other songs up on the... I don't think... Did they write it up on the roof, or was that somebody else? Anyway, they wrote this one, and it was first recorded by... I don't remember who. Not the Who. Don't get that mixed up with anything. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so, so this is Some Kind of Wonderful. I'm going to try to do it here. Let me see if I can make this work. I think I have the right drum beat here. And when, Kim, you say loved him, Mark Farner, you like Mark Farner sing. Mark, the whole thing went haywire, though. What I was going to tell you is all the touring that they did, and their manager kind of ran off with a bunch of their money, and they were all trying to figure out, how come we don't have any money? And, we were touring constantly, making $100,000 a show or whatever they were making, but a lot of money, and it was just disappearing. And they sued their Terry Knight, who was their manager, and they became their own manager. But then a lot of infighting in the band, and then it just went from bad to worse. And so kind of a sad story about a lot of people that were in rock and roll in those early years. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, it was, Mark Farner, man. So I'm going to do what I can, but Mark's voice, if you want to go out and listen to YouTube, go out and find Grand Funk Railroad playing Some Kind of Wonderful, you're going to hear a real fine vocal performance from that fella. So, okay, let me get the drum part going here. Oh, didn't get my reverb. There we go. I don't need a whole lot of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out at night. I don't get a sweet loving woman, and she knows just how to treat me right. Well, my baby, she's all right. Well, my baby, she clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful, yes, yeah. Some kind of wonderful, some kind of wonderful, yeah. Now when I hold her in my arms, she sets my soul on fire. Ooh, when my baby kisses me, heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, she about to drive me out of my mind. Ooh, when my baby kisses me, my heart feels, no, I'm on the wrong part, up and down my spine. Well, my baby, she's all right. My baby, she clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful, yes, yeah. Some kind of wonderful, some kind of wonderful, yeah. Is anybody got a sweet little woman like mine? Hey, got to be somebody, yeah. Got a sweet little woman like mine. Hey, yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Can I get a witness? Oh, get a witness. Oh, yeah. Can I get a witness? Oh, can I get a witness? I'm talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. Some kind of wonderful. I'm talking about my baby. So some kind of my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Yeah. Some kind of wonderful. Hey. Now is anybody got a sweet little woman like mine? Hey, got to be somebody, yeah. Got a sweet little woman like mine, yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Whoa, no, get a witness. Oh, yeah. Can I get a witness? Oh, yeah. Can I get a witness? I'm talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. My baby, my baby, my baby. Yeah. some kind of wonderful. All right. Well, I'm telling you, I thought it was a fine. I should go look up who else performed this song, because it might. I mean, I'm imagining that Mark Farner got some of his cues about how he wanted to sing it from the original version. I should definitely check that out. Well, let's see. I have two more things on here. I want to do this mellow one here, which is called. Oh, I've done this one quite a few times recently. Thank you. Thank you. I've done this one quite a few times recently. It's called Rainy Night in Georgia, and this is one of those songs that I kind of I've become obsessed with for some reason. And I know I've done it. I think I did it last week. I did the week before that. So I'm just winding down a little bit here. To do this one, I need that drum part over there. And boy, if this one isn't a soul song, I don't know what is. Tony Joe White wrote it. Brooke Benton made the definitive version of this wonderful song. Wonderful and sad at the same time. But it's pretty moving. A lot of cool stuff in this song. So let's give it a go here again. One more time. Hovering by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rains are falling. It seems I hear your voice calling. It's alright. It's a rainy night in Georgia. A rainy night in Georgia. Seems like it's raining all over the world. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Neon signs are flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. Distant moaning of a train seems to play a sad refrain to the night. Yeah, but it's a rainy night in Georgia. Such a rainy night in Georgia. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Don't you think it feels like it's raining all over this world? How many times I've wondered, oh, I still end up the same. No matter how I look at it or think of it, it's life, and I don't know the rules to the game. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I find me a place in a boxcar, so I take out my guitar to help me pass some time. Late at night when it's hard to rest, I hold your picture to my chest and I feel fine. It's a rainy night in Georgia. Such a rainy night in Georgia. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Hey, don't it feel like it's raining all over this world? Don't only people when everything seems to go wrong in your world. And man, when it's lonely, feels like it's raining all over this world. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Ooh. Man, I like that song. I like those chords, those major 7 chords. Oh, they are so mournful. And that's a nice chord, but then you come back to, ouch, ooh, you know, melancholy, melancholy. All right, we have time for one more, and where'd I put it there? Oh my gosh, I guess this is the ultimate soul song for me. It's like When a Man Loves a Woman. Percy Sledge. I've said it before. I even put it up on my midweek email that I send out. Watch Percy Sledge sing this song. Oh my gosh, he set the bar with this one. I'm telling you, fantastic. So Percy Sledge. So I'll finish up with this one, and then of course I'll do my little TV music, the segment music as I sign out. But here it is. It's When a Man Loves a Woman. All right, I got to get my notes together and play it now, guys. Oh, I'm going to put my guitar down. I don't need it for this one. Get it out of my way. Give me room to emote. Oh, okay. And the reason I put this as last, it kind of uses up my voice. So I don't do this one. I've done it a couple times for you guys, but I don't do this one out very often because, man, it's tough. Percy Sledge could do it all night long, though. So here it is, Percy. When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else, he'll trade the world for the good thing he's found. If she's bad, he can't see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend if he puts her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. He'll give up all his comfort, sleep out in the rain, if she says that's the way it ought to be. When this man loves a woman, I'll give everything I have, yes I will. Trying to hold on to your precious love. Baby, please, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman, deep down in his soul, she can bring him such misery. If she plays him for a fool, he's the last one to know. Loving eyes, they don't ever see. When a man loves a woman, I can't see nothing else. Don't try to tell me, I won't hear you. I can't see you. Don't tell me no, 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 no. can see is my sweet baby, my sweet precious baby. Ooh, this man in love with this woman, oh girl, and this woman is you. Percy Sledge, man, oh man. Whew. Go watch him sing it. I'm serious. He sings a longer version than I do. He sings in a voice 3 notes higher than mine. Well, he's got a higher voice. That's okay. But this is the guy who wrote it. He created this brilliant song. And interestingly enough, it has the chord progression is a very standard chord progression, real common thing. But anyway, okay, enough of that. I want to play a little bit of my TV music as we're going to fade out here. And thanks so much for appearing and turning out tonight, everybody here. Some of you, I couldn't tell how many found. It looked like we have 4 or 5 families or whatever that got to see this one. So apparently that link, MailChimp, how did you mess up? I'm pretty darn sure I put the right link in there. Okay. Anyway, here is what we call TV segment music. Let it play as I disappear from your screen. No, not yet. Not. Wait, I'm not ready. No. Thank you, everybody. The Soul Song. Soul Train. There we go. Good night, everybody.